Mad as hell. The hole was empty. I checked again. Had I found the wrong stone? No, this was the right place. This was the right stone. The jet fighter plans were gone. But how? If the stone had fallen out and the plans had blown away, the stone would be on the ground, not stuck back in the hole, which meant someone had come along behind me, pulled out the stone, taken the plans, and put the stone back where I'd left it. And there was only one person I could think of who had done it. Fritz. He had seen me pull the plans out of my shirt. That's what he'd been talking to Otmar about in the lobby of the resort. Otmar might have sent him out to look for Goldsmith, but he'd also sent him to see what I'd stuck in the wall. My heart sank. They'd known since we left our hotel room that I was a traitor. That's how Otmar had known to switch suitcases, to send the bomb with Fritz. They knew I'd lose Fritz as soon as I could and run to tell on Otmar and Erhard, while Fritz ran free to finish the assassination. An icy chill swept through me. Fritz knew I'd betrayed him. Not just today, but all along. When he looked at what I'd hidden in the wall, he would have known at once what they were. He would know why I'd come over to his house all those times, why I'd joined the SRD with him, why I'd pretended to be his friend. He would know it was all to steal the jet fighter plans out from under his nose and hand them over to the Allies. Fritz was still out there with a bomb, and he was mad as hell. We have to get out of here, I told Goldsmith, pushing him toward the cable car station. Now! Another tram was just reaching the station. A few people were on it, and we pushed past them to get on board. I caught a glimpse of the long, long drop down the mountainside as I put Goldsmith in a seat, and I almost blacked out right then and there. It was only the adrenaline coursing through my system that kept me awake. I grabbed for one of the hand straps that hung from the ceiling and wrapped myself around one of the poles. I wanted to close my eyes, to sink to the floor and pass out, but I couldn't. Fritz might come running for the tram any second now, suitcase bomb in hand. I had to protect Goldsmith, had to get him to safety. Eyes fluttering, I unsnapped the Hitler Youth dagger on my belt and hugged the pole, willing myself to stay awake, to stay on my feet. When you fell down, it was over. Did you hear the one about the Englishmen, the Irishmen, and the Scotsmen who were all staying in the world's tallest hotel? I asked Goldsmith without turning around. No, can't say I have, Goldsmith said. The glass doors to the tram slid shut, and the cable car moved away from the station. We'd made it. I'll tell you later, I said, and I gave in and slumped to the ground at last. Something big and heavy thumped on the roof of the cable car, and I jerked awake. The metal blade of a dagger was sticking through the roof, keeping whoever it had jabbed there from sliding off the top of the car. The dagger had words on it. From where I sat, pulled helplessly on the floor, I could read them. Blood and honor. Fritz was on the roof of the cable car.